Alrighty, hello ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Yoast Taiko World Cup 2026. You may notice that this is a very early final match of semifinals weekend. Yes, it is. Almost all of our stuff was on either Saturday or for the Europeans, kind of Saturday night. But we've got our final match here. It's Italy versus China, seed 6 versus 7. Trust us, that was not the plan. I'm over to Hedge 2015, going to be joined by Ikin 5050 for this one. Hello there.
Hello there. I'm really excited to see this match. There's been a few competitive matches. Mainly last night, we saw some really good competitive matches, and I think this is a match that can absolutely go the distance. So I'm really excited to see what these teams have cooked up.
Yeah, this is a really interesting one. You got so many conflicting things. You've got tech versus maybe not so tech. China, like the classic tech country. Italy have players for it in A40 and Deku, but in yesterday's match against the UK, they did not look so hot on the UK's pick strategy of the tech stuff. Italy, I think, are the kind of team that really prioritize their own picks, but really do become unbeatable on them. So they are the last European team standing. They're the champions of Europe this year. They beat the UK 6-4 yesterday to advance here, and I was on that
slim
UK
margin,
team.
bro. It's very slim margins.
I can tell you, we were never winning any of their picks. Like, holy. They just absolutely destroyed every map they picked, and had trouble on ours, but it didn't matter because we couldn't get a breakpoint, and all it took was one breakpoint for them, and the match was over. One mispick against Italy basically costs you the match, I think, no matter how good you are, unless you're one of the very top teams. China, on the other hand, more of a power friendship team. Of course, Italy based mostly on the carry of A40, with Ender and Deku coming in as the second player rotation. China have a lot more player swaps. Super SSS, probably the best player on this team, but still sits out quite a few maps. Taking negative and Shokan, really
they
the
have
rest of
such
the
a
core.
deep roster. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like this is a team where at least 3 people will be able to play every map. It's just a case of who's feeling the best about it.
On a pull of this hard, I'm not quite sure 3 on every map is like that doable for China, but 2 absolutely.
We are
super
quickly gonna see the
China.
bans as well.
Yeah, China gonna win the roll. Nomad 6, the ban from Italy. The speed tech map makes sense. They probably expect China to destroy that. They're probably right. And China gonna ban DT2 after Italy's completely unreasonable pair of 99.6 FCs on that yesterday. I would ban it too, man. And they're gonna pick Nomad 4 immediately. Yeah, that's fair. I think China will live in the tech side of this poll, and despite being Nomad 4, the reading map, this is kind of a tech map in disguise. There is a lot of tech in this map pool. I think it's a very unusually high amount, which I think does kind of favor China, but Italy still have their options. This just isn't one of them.
I mean, I think the Nomad 6 ban speaks volumes as to Italy's strategy. It's a really difficult map to hack. And obviously there's a lot of tech components to it. The fact that Nomad 6 is OD 7.7 makes it really difficult. It seems on the surface a very sensible ban, in my opinion.
No, Italy did actually change their ban from yesterday's match with the UK. They banned Hidden 1 yesterday, leaving it open against China today, who are an extremely strong Hidden team, especially on that kind of bursty, techy side of Hidden, which Hidden 1 fills out. But this is Nomad 4, and we're going to get into it with A40 and Deku versus Shokan and Super Triple S. Here we go, final match of the week.
I mean, I was kind of disappointed by the way the matches were going in terms of, viewership yesterday, because a lot of the matches that were happening sort of during the day from a European perspective yesterday, they're all pretty easily decided.
Yeah, A40 missed on the hardest thing in the map. Like, actually, it feels like there's almost one more note than there should be in that pattern that he missed. I played this map enough to at least know where the tricky hard stuff is.
It's all hard, bro. It's all difficult.
Oh, this is easy.
Yeah, sure. For the viewers in chat, this is not easy.
Okay,
this is You're just showing off. No. I was very happily surprised to see how the Taiwan versus USA and Chile versus Brazil matches went, because those were a lot closer than some of the
Chile
earlier
Brazil
ones.
was something.
Cinema.
Yeah. Multiple points that basically came down to the last node of the entire map. Speaking of coming down to a part of the map, here's the first hard section of No Mod 4. This is where it gets real.
Ooh, Super Triple S and Deku find a miss.
Full reset from Italy. It's gonna more than cancel out that super miss, and again, it's Showtown popping off on this one for now. Yeah, this is just taiko, and we will get
a miss though.
no FCs. Can't really blame the guys, but
hey, there's still a convincing lead for China here.
Yeah, maybe
60,000.
just too technical, maybe for A40. I'm not sure what's causing Deku misses. I'm actually.
Seems like the thing he's good on.
I think it's just the SV density. I don't think. I mean, he's been playing forever, right? Players that have been going since the early days are probably even not so used to SV heavy maps, because it wasn't a thing for such a long time.
Yeah,
in any case,
maybe.
China had a big advantage here. 80k score and counting.
I mean, it mainly comes down to the accuracy difference. China is holding 299%. Well, not the full combos, but I think both players missed once. Whereas Italy is struggling to maintain the 98%.
Alright, here we go into the real hard part of the map. SV so high here, bursts just so strange in patterning. The reset's gonna come through from Italy.
Yeah. This is looking a very convincing pick from China.
The sliders look scary, but I actually don't think they're that crazy. I find them all totally side-readable. It's just that they're there, right? They make it a note to find them harder to read. And China gonna hit that last section just fine. Double FC on the second Ki. No full combos on the map, but just the accuracy difference tells you.
Holy moly.
China were ready on this one. Probably feeling a little lucky to win that because Italy weren't that far off a team score like that yesterday. A40 had a score of, I think, 1.02 mil, pretty competitive with those two from China, but it's not going to happen today. I think Italy in this matchup especially are going to be totally focused on, right, win our picks at any cost.
Well, it's a good strategy. If you just win your picks, you'll always get the tiebreaker.
Yeah, the thing is, though, this tiebreaker, I'm not sure it favors Italy. I'm not sure it's death for them. I don't think China just need 5 points and they'll win. But I think it does favor them a bit, just by nature of being a skilled cat map. I'm not sure if it's A40's kind of thing.
Could be Ender's type of map.
Maybe. I don't know, it'll be interesting to see if we get there, but of course there's still a long road left. Italy's first pick is incoming.
I mean, if you're the Italian team, you shouldn't really take this. You shouldn't really be too worried about this. Honestly, it's China's first pick. You're expecting them to start off strong. Breakpoints are more likely to start coming in towards the second half of this match as Italy go for hidden 2. Looked very convincing on this yesterday versus the United Kingdom.
Yep, 2 100s combined. We had no chance of beating the team score on this. Better than our sum of PBs. A40 actually came in with a maximum. No, I don't know if he got a slider tick, but he at least SS'd the map. Ender had 2 100s. Probably number 1 score for the weekend unless they themselves beat it right here.
Well, 2.124 million. That's an insane team score from Italy yesterday.
On a hidden map without sliders, team score like that would mean you're cheating. That's actually above the normal 1 mod max of 2.12 mil flat. And there's not that much slider score to this. For those that don't know, slider ticks can actually give you 200 score per tick above the Score V2 max. And it's the only thing in the game that can get you over, say, a flat million with no mod. This map has a couple sliders, so the max is something like 1065k. Anyway, this will be an A40 Ender map, and I think basically all of Italy's picks will be A40 Ender maps, because A40 and Ender on their strengths are basically unbeatable, unless they miss. Which can happen to anyone on anything, but for these guys on maps like this, it happens a lot less than most. KK negative and We Love You Minato are going to come in for China. still a very strong hidden 2 roster, but I don't know, I'd definitely give a big advantage to Italy here. This is the scary one, I think.
It's a very intimidating map to have to play, especially knowing that China has definitely seen the way that Italy's match yesterday went.
Yep.
But alas, Italy could make a mistake, or they could just improve on their team score from yesterday. Anything can happen. But
And if they improve on
it is worth
yesterday's
it.
team score, oh my.
It is
That'll
worth
be
saying that,
something.
like, mechanically, this map is not that complex compared to some of the other stuff in the pool.
This is probably the easiest map to play out of this map pool, which really just means the mistakes are magnified. They're super punished. Everyone getting through the intro, KK negative with a pair of 100s on that first stream, though.
I mean,
against Italy, that might
could
be it.
all the difference it needs, right? Like, a map which is, again, as you say, relatively quite easy. There's not that much that's going to really cause misses unless people misread a pattern.
Yeah, Italy
should be pretty unlikely.
Alright. Slider takes.
I mean, also picking up a few 100s here and there, but oh, very close still. Only 7,000 points. Oh, KK negative miss hits the old pattern. That's gonna double the lead. 14,000.
This is the skill we're talking about on this map, right? Any set of 100s is like a big deal, and honestly, that's probably the point. KK gonna find a miss right before the break, and look at this. It's a repeat of yesterday.
And
they have 2 100s at the break to Italy. A40 probably on max score. Is he? I mean, under his 2 100s. Okay, I think A40 might have missed like 1 slider take or something, but either way, he's on that SS. That's all he needs. If Italy don't miss, this point is over, and there is nothing China can do about it. But
yeah, and they're finding a couple of 100s, but in the scheme of things, that is not nearly enough to make this a threat to Italy's lead.
It has to be a
48.
Actually, Andrew's on 100 right now.
Oh shit!
This
could still be an improvement. They could still be topping the score from yesterday. Here we go. Come on,
hell,
Ender.
You could hit 2, and if your max slider takes, it might be an improvement. Who knows? Either way, the ending is the hardest part of this map. It just gets denser.
Minato's looking really good, but yeah, KK negative not quite able to keep up.
Yeah, this is Italy's skill set to the max. Look at this. A40 is still going. This guy, he maxed this yesterday. Is he gonna do it again? Gets into the finishers. He's probably got it. I think that's it.
Oh,
yes, sir. KK with a miss on the last finisher. Wow.
Hell yeah.
Unbelievable. So Italy played this twice in 2 days and hit 3 100s across 4 plays. Unreal. Minato with a nice little 7-100 FC, but what do you even do about that? Nothing. That beats Japan like 60% of the time. I'm dead serious. It's that good. You don't beat Japan on anything in semis. Sorry, can you repeat that, please? I was talking over you. Sorry.
No. It's the Italy meme of great job at Quarante. Job. Grande performance. That is a very scary score.
I'm feeling so Italian just looking at this. I feel like I could single tap 280 BPM after watching that performance. They were both single tapping, by the way. It's pretty fast for that. This is the thing with Italy. They are a very strong fast single tap team, and well, we just saw how that goes when you get to just play a fast single tap map. What happens is you lose to Italy on it.
Nomad 2 picked by China.
Makes sense,
Not
yeah.
particularly surprising, yeah.
Yeah, I think China's picks are like, yeah, Nomad 2. After that, it gets kind of hard to say. I think the thing with that is Italy were actually really good on HR1 yesterday. They got like a pair of 104s, and that map is hard to get something like 104 on. Like, I'm Bobby HR1 and I couldn't. I got like 990k on that thing in match. It's hard. I think DT1 is China's next pick.
It's just theory crafting at this point, but yeah, as you're saying, you do expect them to stay up with the tech. So there is at least one of each mod available for them to have a look at, consider as their picks, but
yeah, we'll have to see. Either way, Deku going to be coming in for Italy. You may know him as, I think it's Chai Meko or Che Meko. I don't know, man. Names are hard. Anyway,
like the Pokemon, but not quite.
A full swap coming in for Team China. KK Negative and We Love You Minato going to be swapped out for Sakuraba Emma. That's Shokan 91 if you know. And Super SSS. So, yeah, the Para friendship coming in hot for China as usual. Another depth roster
got a
that
lot of
Italy are
friends.
trying to fell with what is essentially a 3-player team.
I mean, yeah, it feels slightly harsh, but there is a huge gap between the 3 better players on Italy's team and the 3 others who are not bad players by any means, but
Yeah, Crix, Megalovania, Lol, Plasmus, they're good, but in terms of elite TWC level, Italy have 3 guys that are handling these picks. In any case, handling the intro
Deku
of
and Super Triple S struggling a bit, but pretty equal so far.
Oh, A40 is making this into 280 speed. Okay.
Yeah, just single tapping, bro. Look at him go. Oh,
yeah.
He's actually single tapping the whole thing. Why are you doing this?
Wait, Super's finding a miss.
Ooh, that's not good for Team China.
Section. Yeah, Super has kind of been underperforming so far this tournament. Usually, it's just one of the most stable rocks any team can have. Just FCs things and does it well, but this year has been a little bit different to usual. Not playing horrible, but this leaves an opening.
You know, less time to practice. Could be. I doubt that they'll be nervous at this stage, knowing their tournament experience.
Italy will see this.
Ooh.
And I think they'll smell blood, and I think they realize we can really do this. We don't have to just defend our picks. We can attack these guys. This is China's second pick, and it looked so confident.
I mean, there's a miss on the board. As long as you sort of maintain these accuracies, I mean, obviously, hard to do as A40 is holding this really, really impressive 99.4% FC, but there's potential here.
But it's that miss from Super making all the difference right now.
Super's accuracy is significantly stronger than Deku's, though.
Yeah, but this goes a long way. Here we go into the second half. Back into the meat of the map, and it will continue until close to the end.
Everyone is back at combo cap, though, so the only thing changing here would be accuracy drops. Deku is really, really... Oh, no!
Oh, an A40, it's a full reset from Italy! And I think the chance to break has just flown by just like that. Actually, Shokan with a second break in a row, but enough act drops from Italy that the effect on the lead is basically 0 despite 2 whole breaks.
Super Triple S is really holding this together now after their early miss.
Suddenly, I don't think this is over. I don't think we call this until the last note.
This is a spicy map.
Okay, China win.
Oh,
but not by as much as you might have thought. Wow.
It is very unfortunate for Team Italy because they looked poised to take that point.
Yeah, A40 showing the real single tap abuse pyre, just the way you can pyre through anything if you can just press the same key fast enough repeatedly. With that sheer ag, actually keeping up with a handful of serious tech players, just with the playstyle that's the worst for it.
We can see from the reactions, Italy knows that they had that point if they maintained their full combos. I think they know. Very unfortunate.
Scary stuff for China. I think that break might have that break and what they saw at the break might have some level of mental effect. China are a very hard team to rattle, so I don't think that's going to mental boom them. I don't think anything really can. But if anything is going to shake their confidence a little and make them be like, okay, nothing is safe today, actually. I think that's it.
The cages, man. Oh.
Short only to losing the point outright.
Yeah.
But Italy's pick. They have a lot of strong picks. I think Nomad 5 is right up there. It turned out yesterday, Nomad 1 is right up there. They got what is probably going to be the #1 score of the weekend by a lot on Nomad 1 to get their break point on the UK yesterday to avoid that tiebreaker. I'm going to be honest, we thought Ender would die on the ending. He got like a 6-100 FC on the map. So, okay, I guess they were not so bad at Nomad 1.
Nomad 5 is always a fun pick. I'm not sure it's...
Nomad 1, okay.
Ooh, okay.
It's going to be Illustrious Drifters. Shout out to Illustrious.
Let's see some hidden hard rock. Let's see some double mod.
I think we're going to see a mod on this. I don't think it's much of a question. I guess worth mentioning that we haven't China, at least in theory, have a pretty big intel advantage here. They got to sweep Australia 6-0 and hide scores on quite a lot of the map pool. Italy got taken to 10 maps, pretty much to the brink of tiebreaker. As many non-TB scores as possible.
Fremont 1 and 2 were not played. Were they?
Nope.
No, they weren't played. So the Fremonts are unexplored territory in terms of, well, information that China has on them. It's fine. Italy played Fremont 3 yesterday. I mean, as you are aware, but
yeah,
very strong scores on it. 2 million.
Yeah, the things that they formatted on a stream Fremont, that's always so risky. I imagine they might want to wait until late in the match when the nerves have really settled and they're just reading and just playing. Because if they pop off on Fremont 3, I don't think China can beat what they get. I don't think almost any team in the lower bracket can beat what they get. But if they mess up, you can mess up on that kind of map so badly and lose 100k score at once. Anyway, actually 7 mods.
Here we go. Only Sakurabama not double modding this map. Yeah, inherent score advantage for Italy, but they need to maintain accuracy to make that actually worth it. And in the intro, A40 is struggling a little bit, dropping a few 100s.
Yeah, maybe just some early jitters, especially at OD10 or the like. It's always really hard to just get into the rhythm of timing with Hidden Hard Rock, but Ender gonna find an early miss.
This is not the end of the world. Again, the mod advantage for Italy is enough to pull this back, assuming everything goes, you know, pretty stable from here on out. But it's not a good sign to start the map. You don't want to give up that full combo just yet.
Yeah, coming into not really the hard part, but coming into the meat of the map here. It's just a lot of kind of raised SV streams, some 1.8, some 1.6, mostly just 1.6, and they're going to find another break. This is starting to get a bit scary for Italy. I think all being equal, they still win this. The will still swing over, but...
The score by China really does hinge on KK negative, though, still holding above 99% accuracy.
Yeah, able to totally cancel out A40. Canceling out A40 on any map is difficult. But China are managing that. It's just the second player difference. Shokan struggling a bit for Act, but at the break, Ender misses finds another miss. KK has dropped a bit of Act.
There's only so many misses you can afford with this one mod advantage.
Especially because Ender not looking the most confident on Act right now. And A40 uncharacteristically low, honestly, at 99.1. When I say he can probably 99.9 this, I'm really not kidding. This guy is a demon on HDHR stuff, especially when it's reading friendly. I mean, you can see this guy on some V1 HDHR leaderboards with crazy ridiculous FCs on way faster stuff than this. Anyway, here's the hard part of the map for Italy, I think. It's the 280 speed section. This is just a bunch of 1316 that will last for quite a while.
It's flipping back so fast now. China dropping a little bit of back, but even without Ender at combo cap, it's flipped back.
Yeah, Italy secretly picked a speed map, and here's the secret speed section. It lasts for quite a while. I think we're only halfway through. They're single tapping this, or Italy. Look at these guys. The right hands of doom.
Too strong, man. They're too strong.
And the lead grows to 20k because they're holding. They need to so badly. Ender was so unstable for the first half of this, but all you need is some 280 BPM HDHR and suddenly he's right in there. As the lead, the biggest it's been, coming right near the end of the map. There will be one difficult stream left. If there's a no lock on that, it might change things, but Italy should have this in the bag. Here we go. Final stream comes in. The 7th comes in, they all hit it? Yeah. Italy gonna win free mod 1. Ender recovering after a sort of disastrous first half. And A40 with a really good score. Double FC from China, but that score from Italy was going to be very hard to beat with 3 mods. You would have needed very, very high act.
Yeah, as we saw, KK Negative really struggling on the speed section there to keep this accuracy up high enough to really contest Italy, but it was Italy's pick. What can you know, sometimes you just have to put your hands up and say, they picked a map that they're strong on. They're expecting to win this.
Yeah, I can tell you that team score would have, well, honestly, I think UK could beat that, but we would have to high roll. We would basically have to double FC, which is not super easy to do on a map like that. Anyway,
Yeah.
now back to China's pick, and honestly, kind of
They might be a little shaken up about the way the tech
One
mod went.
is still an option. DT1 is still an option. Those are the two I think China will definitely pick. Beyond that, I kind of have no idea what they're gonna do. DT1's gonna come.
DT1, as you said.
Yeah,
I was
it is
expecting
a
a good one, man. I don't know. You're
that'll
better
be
in
nice.
touch with the China team than I am.
I'm just more Chinese than you, Nick, what can I say? That's a lie.
I've met
I'm
you in a
not
very
Chinese at
Chinese
all.
moment of your life.
In any
Watched
case,
this in a very Chinese time of their life.
this is the burst DT. I wouldn't really call it tech, it's more just some bursts. It's got a lot of offhand start stuff, single note, a 1-4, and then a 1-6 quad, stuff like that. For certain playstyles, that will make things land on your offhand, your weaker hand. For A40, this might cause the map to get a decent bit more difficult. For Deku, I don't think it really matters. Oh, he's not single tapping like 225 1-4.
No, come on, surely, bro.
Yanni IT coming into the lobby. Nah, I mean, I think A40 will be fine with this, but his act might be a little lower than usual due to the offhand nature of this map. Michael, ONL, and Super SSS coming in for China. Another double player swap. Wow.
I think this just goes to show that A40 is spiritually Japanese. Like,
I mean, he sure plays like it.
Yeah. No,
Yeah. Strongest player in Europe as of today that is playing tourneys actively did win the EU only 1v1 tournament ranked cup a month or two ago. Double eliminated Nurand without dropping a set to anyone, including him. Swept, I believe, everyone else he played in the entire tournament besides Nurand. Anyway, that begins. This 1-6 is tricky. Deku's gonna find a miss.
That's a really funny 1-6.
Yep. Oh. China had a big comfort advantage right now, it looks like, but not with the craziest act ever, just very good.
I mean, I will say, yes, I understand why China has picked this, but it don't look as strong as they did on some of their earlier picks.
It's just DT-ack, it happens. I think this is very solid for them. Super was a bit miffed by the 1-6 triple pattern that just happened, but it appears he's hit it, he's figured it out. Alright.
Everyone hitting that repeated instance of that funny stream.
You might think this part is easy because it's not so dense. There are huge breaks between things. Believe me, this is really easy to miss on. Anything could happen in this section. But it looks like all players handling it. Yep, everyone's gonna hit that. And Italy's still in striking distance if China find a break. This map is not so long in terms of note count. Missing actually costs you a lot of score. I think something like 20 or 30k if you miss near the middle. So
Italy's stabilizing now, though, because Deku's act is really sort of hurting their score difference.
In any case, A40 still competitive with China. It's just Deku lagging behind. This part is
Michael with the best score in the
really
lobby
easy
right
to
now.
mess up. Yeah, Michael, probably the strongest ranked 2K player in any game mode ever. I'm gonna be very honest. This guy, you could cut the last digit from his rank number and it would be a lot closer to accurate, and he might still be underranked even if you do that. This guy has endless skill cap. His act isn't bad either. One of the menaces of tourneys like Tart has been for forever, and he's showing just why in another World Cup. But Super is gonna find a break. Hold on. Some more surrounding drops are gonna cut the lead.
Super does miss, but he misses it quite cleanly, not dropping that much in accuracy.
A40 has recovered a lot of act here, is now FCing with nearly 99, actually well ahead of Michael. And more act drops from China are making this a bit closer, but this is kind of the end of the map.
They're teasing us.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's over. There will be 1 7 put in a second, and then that's the end of it. Yeah, here it is. And China gonna hold on, but once again, maybe not by the margin they would have wanted. Mind you, a pair of 1060s on this map is brilliant. A40 score is incredible, but it's just the accuracy on Deku making all the difference. 97.3 on this is fine, it's totally good. It would beat some teams that still made it to semifinals. It would not beat China.
That's a very valiant effort from Italy, everything considered. Yeah. Again, like the one miss by Shmeko, sort of putting it out of their reach, but yeah, what can you say? Still a very good effort. Michael saying it seems like a PB. Okay, bro.
Yeah, pretty strong from Michael. As usual, he tends to just come in FC his maps.
Just PB, bro.
Alright.
Italy picking
Hard Rock 1! Wow. Italy actually picking the... Well, honestly, tech HR isn't the word. For the most part, this is kind of a burst speed Hard Rock pick. The hardest thing in this map is a lot of 1316 that essentially turns it for short bursts of time into a 293 BPM map. The rest is kind of chill.
I was more expecting to go for Hard Rock 2 than Hard Rock 1, if anything.
It's kind of weird because Hard Rock 2, honestly, is kind of also a tech hit char this week. When I say there's a lot of tech in this pool, I'm really not joking. I'm really not joking. It is basically all tech, and I'm going to be very honest with you. If you struggle on tech, this is kind of a hellish pull, but Italy are making do. They made do yesterday against a team that I would say is significantly stronger on tech in the UK. And now they're keeping pace with China, who are even stronger. But this one's going to be hard.
Are we turning this into a UK promo commentary? Good.
No, I mentioned them. That's it. My ego's not that big. Anyway, Italy gonna field A40 and Ender. This was the same roster they brought yesterday, and they got a pair of 1040s, which very impressive. One of the best team scores probably of the week, right up there. If I recall correctly, with what Chile and Brazil were dropping on this map just last night. So winners bracket tier score from Italy yesterday. And China, I'm not sure how they're going to feel about this one. They're going to bring Super and KK negative in.
I mean, I doubt that they don't feel okay, at least, about playing the map, but... yeah.
Oh yeah. All four of these guys can play this. But it's a very missable map, as is everything Taske has ever put in a tournament. This guy, the menace of players that aren't extremely strong at tag, has been for so many years.
Bit of a struggle in the accuracy in the intro from KK negative, putting the lead in Italy's favor, but that lead, I believe, is just going to shrink as KK negative settles into the map.
Yeah, I don't know about shrink actually. I think Italy might just be comfortable on this. They are a really strong HR team. A40, one of the strongest HR players in Europe at this point. Ender has been one of those for many years and still is today. I don't think some 1-3 is going to phase these guys too much. This might just be another really solid win for Italy where it's barely in any doubt at any point. KK
15,000, almost 20,000 points now. Yeah, these are very good scores by Team China. It's nowhere near the comfort level of Italy, allegedly.
Yeah,
like, look at these guys go.
Matching 99.6s. These guys are tearing it up for God, they're 20 millionth straight pick of this week. If they pick a map, it means they're gonna kill it. Oh, but A40 finds a break, recovers immediately, does not recover for very long, and suddenly it's dead tied, pretty much.
That's gonna throw a wrench in the works. The lead's gonna flip over to China.
Yeah, but only by a little. A40 gonna find another break. The slowdown comes in. Nobody's gonna miss. Everyone's gonna drop back. That's how it goes. The 1-6 comes in. The only normal-looking part of this Hard Rock 1 that just feels like a normal HR1, and it's fleeting. We go back to the 1-3 immediately. But with the Act-Rock from China, this is not over.
This is still a very small lead.
This might come down to the last stream if anyone misses.
Even
A40 with another break!
Oh No, no.
This is so unusual for someone as strong as him. It's still not unwinnable for Italy. China's act is really flagging. Last stream, it's gonna come down to the last one.
What's going on? Oh, Italy close it out. Oh my god.
Wow.
That
Ender clutching all the way up. Sometimes your carry will not deliver, and you, the second player, have to be that guy. Ender
oh my god.
was that guy just now.
He is
wow. 5,000 score difference and change. A40 the only non-FC misses like 3 times, but Ender's score is just so good that they win against a double FC anyway. Incredible work from him.
China really struggling to act that second part of the map is what cost them their lead. Honestly, it's unfortunate to see, but I mean, again, there's a reason that Italy picked it. Their act is clearly a lot more stable than China. It was very, very close. Wow. 3-3. Neither team giving up a breakpoint at all.
Yeah, suddenly it's a best of 5.
This is where it gets interesting, man.
We're just vacuuming China so hard on that Hard Rock 1 to keep the breakpoint going.
China going to brief timeout now?
Yep, so they will get 2 extra minutes before they have to decide on a pick. That gives them up to a total of 4 minutes if they need it. I mean, what is it? I feel like they've got to pick Hidden One. Like, nothing else.
I don't see how they stay away from the Hidden One. Like, it's either now or the next pick.
As of yesterday, Nomad 1 would have looked like a good option. And then Italy just made it look like a 5-star map yesterday. So it's like, I don't know. Do you call their bluff? Do you say we don't think you can do that again? I don't think you do.
I think Nomad 3 and 5 are kind of off the table for China.
Nomad 3 actually might be an option. Nomad 3, yeah. I think Nomad 3 is a decent option. Italy are not bad at it by any means. They scored 1.9 mil team score against UK yesterday, but I think China with like Super SSS and Michael, a pair of crazily high skill cap players, I think have an advantage on it. And it's hard to find advantages against a team like Italy. I mean, you look at the rest of this pool and it's like, I'm not sure, man. I think the remaining sensible picks...
scary. I think Italy is fake 3 mods.
China's sensible picks left are, I think, Nomad 3, Hidden 1, and maybe FM2. Italy's are Nomad 1, but it's kind of scary unless they really are that good. Hard Rock 2, and Fremont 3. So each team with 3 maps left that I think favor them. This match feels like looking in a mirror. It's kind of crazy. No big advantage one way or the other.
Italy only managed to take a breakpoint really late in the match yesterday, so all the teams at this stage are strong enough that they will have, you know, as we're saying, 3 maps that they will most likely win.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how likely is the thing. It's just on paper, but on paper the paper has been burned this World Cup, to put it lightly. Things have happened. 2v2 makes things crazy. If one of your players has a bad map, it's usually just over. The likes of that HR1 just now was kind of an exception, and also I think China did underperform what they usually get on the act side of things. Hidden One gonna be picked from China. This makes sense.
Okay, this is in character. Nobody is super surprised by this. I don't think there's any free maps left for either team to pick up. Like, this is a map that Italy can contest. A40 staying in, and Chris actually coming in for Hidden One. We have not seen them.
I don't know how much Hidden Crix actually plays. I think this is we want to give our boy a map to play in semis thing, where they figure, well, I don't think we can beat China, so let's... I mean, for one thing, it gives Deku a break. It gives Deku and Ender a break. I'm almost a little surprised they're not giving A40 a break, because it would have probably been... Well...
I mean, if
some people
maybe Chris is actually practiced this map so much that they can actually play it, and that this is genuinely their best strategy to taking this point. It seems
I don't know though.
Seems out of character for Italy, but if this is a sort of a sacrifice of like, we don't think we can win this even if we play our best, then yeah, I agree. Why would they not also rest A40?
Yeah. China, one of the best teams on Hidden Ones that are specifically like this. I think KK and Sakuraba is a crazy duo on something like this. Everyone hit the first note. They're basically the best players in the universe. And the first 5.
No, oh.
This is some high-level taiko.
Look at this ghost tapping. Here we go.
You gotta do that on Hidden. Crick's gonna start losing some accuracy, but KK actually trades it. Okay, it's not being treated anymore. I think Crix is less comfortable than the other players on this, but let's see what he can do. This guy is good.
He's hitting it. He's hitting it. Look at him go.
Yeah, he's like a borderline 4-digit player, but for that rank, he is actually very strong. It's just that, the top 3 on this team kind of take all the spotlight generally. But maybe it's time for Crix to shine.
He's still hitting everything so far. Just the accuracy is suffering a bit.
Yeah, he's quite far behind the rest of the lobby. A40 a little behind the Chinese pair on dueling 99.3 FCs. Crix finally going to break, and it's going to be a pattern lockup. Yeah, this is probably the hard part of the map. Just lots of bursts, they all start offhand. Yeah, it's kind of an anti-A40 map in the... Well, the VPNs, it's oh my god, he actually is single tapping it. What? Why? Dude, like, does your hand not hurt after doing this? Do you not lose so much stamina for future maps? How do people do this? I'm so jealous.
They've still got a timeout left to call if Italy really needs it. China is looking really, really strong on this. I'm surprised they didn't pick it earlier.
Crix is not looking bad, mind you. 95 on this is... we've seen worse late round Hidden 1 performances from players that aren't typically on maps. Like, he's doing okay.
But very respectable.
China looking imperious on this one. 2 FCs, both around the 99% mark.
Yeah. Slip up on the 1/8 there.
Not much Italy can do here. A40 gonna find another break, and he really is just turning this into a 290 BPM low SV speed map.
I mean, honestly, if that's the way you can hit it, that's what you've got to do. Asper's finds another miss, but Sakuraba actually trades it out here. It's not gonna be enough to flip that lead back, but yeah, I think this is well and truly sorted unless China finds a disconnect.
Yeah. Was it a double FC? Did Shogun miss?
No.
He did. Okay. Yeah. Shogun gonna find a miss in the end.
This is what Hidden 1 turns into in late stage taiko tournaments, man.
Yeah, and this one is relatively doable. We've seen some crazy stuff in this slot before. It's gotten more forgiving in the past few years because players thought, if 80% of matches ban a slot, it should probably be changed. So they have changed it. It gets picked more, but it's still hard.
I mean,
mostly just because it's a skill set very few people practice.
Right? It's very specific in terms of skill set. It was very respectable performance from Crix on, again, semi-finals, Taiko World Cup Hidden 1.
Yeah, it's like a 4-digit player, and you never expect people outside, like, tournament top rankers, really, like the open rank guys. You never expect anyone else to be able to play a hard slow Hidden, but Crix not doing too bad. Anyway, it's Ender's turn. Hard Rock 2.
Straight into Hard Rock 2. Here we go.
Almost no hesitation on the pick. Notably, Nomad 5 not picked yet, even though Italy are very strong at that kind of map. It's kind of the ultimate Italy archetype.
I mean, maybe this is the strategy where they thought Ender was really locked in on Hard Rock 1. Yeah. We got to strike the iron while it's hot. Get this guy another Hard Rock.
This is kind of a tacky chart too. It is a bit unusual for this kind of slot. Of course, it's not got crazy 1-8 or anything. It's got some 1-6, which at 227 becomes a very fast 340 BPM burst. And it's got a lot of 1-3, which is just snap changes are just hard to read on Yachar, and this has a lot of them, so it has the hard reading, but not in the usual way.
Ruffle Hard Rock. A classic at this point, honestly.
And KK negative and Minato gonna hop in for this one. Yeah, makes sense. My HR2 is the Minato slot. We might be about to see something seriously crazy from that guy. We might be about to see A40 SS this map. We might be about to see Ender SS this map. Hell, KK was pretty good at this yesterday too. All 4 players more than competent on this. Not a safe pick for Italy if they mess up like they did on HR1.
Well, but if HR1 is something to go by, then Ender is going to destroy this map.
Oh yeah, he's so good at this kind of thing. All players have the reading to detect the 1-3 in time. As long as nobody is nervous, we might be about to see one hell of a score spread. Anyway, 100 per team in the first 10 minutes. It happens.
Hey, just drop 100 early,
high.
then you're not worried about keeping that SS going. It's to make yourself feel comfortable, as Ender makes himself feel comfortable with dropping a 100.
Alright, everyone locked in on no more SSs. No hero plays to worry about. At least none that you'll be thinking about.
Well, you say that.
Ah, you get what I mean.
Yeah.
And then EKS China with a slight lead on accuracy right now. This is Italy's pick. I feel like they're
holding a 19.5, bro. Look at that. Look at them go.
Normal. Honestly, surprised it's not 99.9. No, this is, I mean, on a map like this, consistent 0.6 is still amazing. We'll have to see how the rest of the map goes, though. This could still go anywhere. It's close to
this
a tie.
This is not a comfortable lead for China by any means.
Oh, and A40 again! Struggling on the HR today. He's gonna find a miss. And that could be absolutely massive. I don't think China double FCing this is guaranteed, but they have the advantage, at least for now, halfway in.
Still the Yak advantage. Well, had the Yak advantage. Italy's sort of stabilizing in. Both players 99.5, but that miss is so huge.
Ender is keeping all the way up with China, but Minato is going crazy still on that 99.6 FC. KK dips a little below 99, but Wit, he dips a lot below 99, and suddenly Italy is taking it back!
Oh my gosh, that is a big drop in accuracy. And A40's hit combo cap again.
It's still so winnable for both teams, but there's so little map left. Last Ki comes in, this one is not very long. Any miss will instantly decide this. Last pattern comes in, everyone- Oh my god, Ender missed, but it's okay, just about. Did he literally miss the lane? He missed like the third last note of the map. Oh my god. Yeah, that 1-6 is just 4 cats. You might be so used to KKKD 1-6 that you hit a Dawn at the end of it. Ender maybe making that mistake, but it's just gonna be enough. Italy hold by 38-20. And it's a best of 3 with a spot in finals on the line. Oh my god, this match keeps on giving.
He is just picking cinema maps. 5,800 points on Hard Rock 1, 3,800 on Hard Rock 2.
2 A ranks against 2 S ranks. Not often you see that.
It's not as convincing a win as China's hidden 1 was, but it doesn't matter. They got their points. That is all that matters.
Minato went crazy on that. Like, we have to point that out. 6 100s FC, and then says, nervous. Like, seems like you're handling it well, my friend. Yeah, Ender giving props for its due there in the match chat.
That was really, really tough to watch. KK negative, really struggling. Just 5 seconds or something deciding the map, dropping act quite a lot there. Still full comboing, but...
Well, I don't think very often, but when I do think, I think things such as China should pick either No Mod 3 or Free Mod 2. I think No Mod 3 would be full team swap, so that's probably, it's probably what they're going to do, and it's going to be No Mod 3. So
you see the return of Michael, perhaps, even?
I think this is going to be a Michael super angle, yeah. And Italy are going to be bringing in... Well,
I imagine Deku plays this, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, you'd think so, but I think due to just the really high act A40 and Ender can manage when they are feeling it on the skill cap, they're gonna take this. Oh, wait. Okay, the swap is in. A40 is out. You don't see this often.
Oh, here we go. This is time for the Italians to step up, show that we don't need our carry. We can do this by ourselves. Ender and Shmeko gonna carry this one.
A40 the rare fast single tap player that just straight up did not learn fast alt at the same time. If the BPM is high enough, he actually does start having issues, just playstyle wise. Ender, though, does know his semi-ult, and he knows it well. Deku has been basically a full ult player for the past few years, and full ult is not a playstyle that's going to have too much stamina trouble on this map if you have the hands for it. All four of these players have the hands for it. Deku and Ender, Super and Michael, Nomad 3, 4-4, first to 6. Here we go.
If you're ever going to step up, this is the time to do it.
Yeah, Ender probably going to single tap until his hands tell him we can't continue doing that, and then going to swap to semi-ult. We'll see when that is. For now, he's single tapping. The 1-6 comes in. Everyone hits it.
So tough on this. It's so fast.
Michael with a brick!
Oh no!
Already, and that's such a big deal. Italy got a low enough team score on this yesterday that I don't think this is lost for China yet if they repeat that, but for now, Italy in the driver's seat, and this was China's pick. This is huge.
I will say that's a very early miss. Michael missed only 200 behind combo cap now, so it's not as big a lead as maybe it could drop a lot of accuracy though. And 99.9 from Ender right now. Holy schmoly.
Yeah, China
What a
are
growth
gonna
of
need a mistake. Look at this guy, he's single tapping this map! This is 300 BPM single tap! This is unreasonable! This is totally crazy from Ender. He hits some more 100s, why is he hitting anything? Oh, the double break from China! This could be it!
Oh no! This could be the break point. Look at these scores from Team Italy.
And
Look
Italy.
at that score on the bottom left. Look at Ender go.
FCs
Welcome
to
to
0.
Ender's nightly deathmatch.
The nightliest of them all is back on his bullshit. He's halfway through the speed nomad as a single tap KDDK player with 99.7. These are things I shouldn't be saying, but here he is anyway. Deku misses, I don't think it matters. We're halfway through, this feels won.
It puts a dent in the lead, but this is still a formidable 50,000 score difference.
Yeah, this should really be it. All Italy have to do is stay locked in here.
The accuracy on China's side is really not helping them. They miss this, and really you need Ender to miss if you want a chance at bringing this back.
Ender in this Ki is still holding. He's the only FC left, the last one you'd expect, and his AC is so damn good. He started semi-ulting. He's not single tapping anymore. It doesn't matter. Deku's gonna find a miss. The lead is cut, but Super trades it. The 1-6 comes in.
Everyone hits the 1/6.
Ender finally misses, but it might be too late.
That looks... It's on, but this is really late in the map. Italy still with the accuracy.
On the line here.
Pulled his accuracy back up, but Ender with 99.6%.
Even Deku is ahead of both Chinese players, and Ender is going to town. He's still got 99.5 after the misses. Everyone missing except Ender. Is he gonna do it? The last 1-6 comes in.
Come on.
Couple more streams and that's it. Go on, son. Go on, get him.
Oh,
There it is.
The first
976.
Oh,
Wow.
for Italy. Italy's
Just that
pick.
one break from
This could be it. Mario
Lord
and
Ender. Unbelievable. Ender, the last one you'd expect to destroy this, with a 976k, damn near FC, the last map in the pool you'd expect him to. Oh, I would need one too. I bet his right hand is screaming at him for full single tapping the first half of this 300 BPM. Just slugfest. That is crazy. But it means a break point and a match point. Just one for Italy. They have one chance to avoid Sev 26.
Right.
It's going to be Tempest, Carved from Stone,
thinking caps.
Elevator, or
briefly.
To the Next. Anything but FM2.
Free time, do you think?
I think if they're nervous enough to time out, it's not Fremont 3 time. That map is going to destroy you if you're too nervous. Like death. And they don't need the timeout, dude. They just pick anyway. It's going to be no mod 1, no metal, no elevator,
Yesterday,
no full.
Someone 1.98 million coming from Italy yesterday. That's a really, really good score.
Yeah, we picked this into them thinking they'd have trouble. They simply did not have any against the UK. We're really going timeout and picking less than 60 seconds later, man. Oh, this team is just aura farming in semi-finals of TWC.
Well, if you have the timeout, you need to use it, right?
No, you actually can't. You have the option not to use it.
No, I mean, they give you a timeout. It'd be a waste not to use it.
Nah. There's only
Maybe
one more
they've
map in the
tricked
match
Team
anyway.
China into going to the bathroom.
Anyway, Nomad 1 comes in. It's going to be Tempest. This map is 244 BPM. It has some nasty, nasty bursts. A lot of them are mono 1/6, 366 BPM, single color bursts, basically invalid BBKK on this. I don't think we're going to see Michael, even though this is one of the hardest maps in the pool, to just tap. This is an A40
and Ender is going. Ender has been on fire. Keep that man in the lobby.
Yeah, no, this is his day, very clearly. I'm almost more worried about A40 than, you know, Ender, which not often A40 is the player you're worried about the performance of on Italy. Unless you're the opponent, in which case you're almost always worried about him.
A40's has had a little chance. That was a break, didn't have to play the Nomad 3. Maybe that's gonna, you know, give them the chance to relax a little bit, find themselves. Yesterday they top scored the lobby. Why would today be any different?
Oh, they top scored the week on this yesterday, I think, and it's gonna be Super SSS and KK Negative versus A40 and Ender on Nomad 1. Italy picking to make it to finals if they win this map.
Super with
Goo
the
Gaga says KK Negative.
He says it's over for Italy. Nomad 1. For the chance
have fun coming in. Only one guy with the nerve to even type in chat. Oh, it's going to be a tough hurdle for China unless there's a mistake from Italy. There was none on this map yesterday. Not even so much as a blink from this team. It took the hardest stuff on the map to get anything other than an SS out of them.
OD 7.5 is big. Accuracy
not to these guys, but I'm worried.
It is nothing to Team Italy.
By China's performance here, because I'm not sure if Super is fully ready for this after the last map. Nomad 3 really did not go his way. Here we go, getting into at least the Inneroni part of Nomad 1 here. KK, the first one to drop that SS. The 1-3 comes in, everyone hits it.
Everyone holding though. This is all good. The SS is broken, but
here we go. Map again for real, and it's tied. Ooh. No, actually, China with like a 5-score advantage. Ender breaks! Hold on!
Oh!
And A42!
What's going on? No, guys, this is your pick. You can't.
And the match point is slipping away as quickly as it arrived. That's what happens when you're so nervous. You know you have just this chance. This is not unwinnable for China. The mono burst! Everyone hits it.
That's a nasty mono. Everyone hits
it. Yeah, no DDKK plays here, but Super finds a break again!
KK Negative holding strong.
It's really not been Super's day, but this is not one you want to be missing. And another break from Super!
Italy's accuracy is pulling this back in their favor. 15,000 points now to Italy.
The second half of this map is not a free FC. Italy have not won this match until the very end of the map has passed, or until they have like 100k lead. You could note log the ending so easily. Yeah, crap. KK on the only FC, but it's 98.7. Everyone hits the mono perfectly. More 1/6 spam, everyone hits it. And one Ki and one ending are all that separate Italy from top 6 in Taiko World Cup 2026. The champions of Europe. They're doing it.
21,000 points, 25,000 points now.
Yeah, the accuracy lead just grows. A40 and Ender just so comfortable at this BPM.
Look at it. Ender's all the way back up to 99.5%.
And just as you say that, he does drop some act. Does not miss, though. That's all it takes. Italy double FC the rest of this map. There is nothing China can do. They need to hit this ending, and Ender finds a brick. Hold on.
Flipping back.
Another one. The 1-3. The 1-3 comes in. All right. Hardest part of the map comes right now. Ender finding more misses. Weird. This stream is hard. KK misses. Ender trades. We're going to South 26. 5-5 Italy China. And finally, we get a tiebreaker.
Oh my gosh. Really coming down to the wire there.
Yeah, A40 doing all he can, but the ending just a bit too much for Ender.
Whoa. It's fine. This was always the script. 8 stars on Sev 26. 6.5 minutes. Oh, this cannot feel good. The nerves have got to be through the roof.
The thing is, semifinals tiebreaker. China have been here before. 2023. It's about as memorable as they come, I think, as a top 6 run is. Semifinals, they won 2 matches. 6-5, 6-5. They won QCO twice. First against the United Kingdom and second against France. So actually, semis TB against Europe. China have been here before. I'm not sure Italy have been here so much. Oh, yes. Michael Super for the TV makes sense. No. Will Super go hidden is the only question. I think
how
he might.
big a Giga Chad is Super?
Oh, massive. But the thing is, with how he's been playing today, he has been underperforming. Of course he's been great. He's never that bad. But this has not been his day. He might just go Nomad just to be safe, thinking, I'm not sure I can handle this on hidden today. Sometimes you have to make the decision on the day. This might be one of those times for Super Triple S right now.
Or maybe, with the weight of his teammates' hopes and dreams on his shoulders, he does go for hidden. Thinking that we need to get any advantage we can.
Yeah, the hopes of a billion resting on Super and Michael right now. The hopes of the continent of Europe to have representation in finals again, resting on A40 and Deku. No mods anywhere. I do believe Super has practiced this with Hidden, but he's not going to attempt it in the match. Sometimes being safe is better than being sorry, especially when the nerves are this high. Here we go. I think this favors China. I think this map favors China, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
I will say it, all my channel points are on Team Italy, so I am not biased at all in my commentary right now. Italy with the early accuracy lead, but only 700 points. Means nothing in scheme of things. There's 6.5 minutes to bring this down.
Grand final tiebreaker music. Super gonna be the first to find a break. It's Super again. Down to 95%
really
in the early going.
Actually. That's uncharacteristic.
Yeah. Everyone catches that 1-5, but that's so fast, but everyone hits it. And Super kind of missing on nothing now. This could be trouble for China. It's not over. It's only a 10k lead, and there's so much map left, and Deku has treated it.
Yeah, Michael and A40 on the full combos now.
Yeah, A40 looking
clear
so
gap
clean.
in accuracy.
Wow.
Look at that.
I will be honest, I think this map mostly comes down to the second half, but even still, 3 100s through that first section is wild.
I mean, you'd like to have a lead build up by the time you get to the end, and it's not really looking like any team has really got the advantages. Deku's accuracy is a little bit too low to give Italy a convincing lead, even though Super missed.
Alright, streams come in. These are very difficult patterns. This map, like many in the poll, is very Japanese. Collab between Taske912 and Uone, two people who have had their fair share of TWC victory.
They know exactly what it takes to win. They also know exactly what it takes for people to miss and lose.
Yeah, and they tend to put it in their maps. Taske, I think, the most.
They go, man. Look at him go, 99.8%. What is bro cooking?
Yeah, and at the break, both teams will see the score difference. They will see that it's down to 16-27 after only the first quarter. The longest TB we've had in a few runs, I think. Deku gonna miss just before that 1-5-6 split. Here comes the speed.
Not good. That's gonna. Oh, super trades a miss though.
Yeah, A40 hits A100, that's all.
Very
Michael is
good
holding.
putting.
He's being cancelled out by God's strongest single tap player. Michael misses! And only A40 is left!
That's really gonna pull the lead towards Italy. A40 still in combo cap, Deku ahead of Super. It would not be strange to see this grow up to at least 15,000 points by the time everyone's back at combo cap. 400 points.
I believe the speed section is incoming. This map does go up to 260, and I think this is where it does. Actually, no, this is just finishers. Everyone catching the actually really tricky finisher, or spinner into finisher's FC. A40 loses the FC, breaks again. China with the lead now, but it's still slim. Michael misses, trades it back over to Italy. We're in the first half of this map, and my heart is already out of my chest.
Oh, Deku finding a miss as well.
Yeah, and it's a huge one. 10k score swing.
The accuracy is, again, as good as A40's accuracy is, it's being cancelled out by the fact that Deku is slightly struggling on the active part.
The hardest burst in the map comes in. Everyone hits it. But Deku with some misses right before, and just generally struggling for combo, is gonna mean that despite A40's hero play so far, Italy are behind by 25k. This is not unwinnable. The mono catches everyone but Super.
Oh baby, here goes
players having trouble with that one.
Here goes Super.
The hero of China, back for another year. He's recovered his combo. He's passed 1,000 for what feels like it might be the first time this match. At the perfect time.
He might not have.
Look at this!
Before.
Super misses. How did Italy both hit that?
25,000 points in it now, but Italy has the combo advantage. Slightly, it's a very small advantage.
Super gonna miss again. This
Super
lead is shrinking. A40
Oh,
breaks, but it's not too bad. Italy are gonna need a big breakdown from China. Michael misses, but it cuts the lead by about a sixth. 30k to 25 as we enter the break. A40 well ahead of everyone. Deku well behind. It's a high card 650k versus a pair of 630s here. Italy might not like where this game of Balatro is heading.
Oh boy. Yeah, Deku really struggling to hold his combo. Really sort of, I guess, preventing Italy from shrinking this.
Yeah.
A lot of times he gets the 500 combo or so and finds the miss, really preventing that bonus score from adding up.
Maybe Deku is at the combo cap right now, and here we go. I think the map increases a lot of difficulty here. Deku 100ing a full stream. It doesn't do a ton to the score. Misses would have been worse, but that's still a big deal.
That is such a nasty pattern. At least everyone hits it, but I should say Deku only hitting 100s on it.
Oh, Deku missing! He recovers! Easy to lock that stream up, but nobody does! Everyone hits it!
840 back above 99%, but he does find a miss.
Say that, yeah, it looks like China finally starting to run away with this one. I did think their win condition was simply to make it to tiebreaker, to defend all your picks against an Italy who's very hard to defend against.
Here we go. Look at Super Michael go.
These streams, you can miss 100 notes in a row here. I would know, it happened to me in practice a couple times. Everyone hitting that first and hardest one. I think China have this done after an odyssey of a match. An extremely close tiebreaker. Italy gonna double miss the last burst in the map. And that is going to be it. Pending the player's connection to Bancho for the next 20 seconds. China are going to be your 6th member of the top 6 of Taiko World Cup 2026. And Italy, it's been a valiant effort, but 7th is where they lie.
This has been an actual back and forth, constant.
And Super just gonna pip A40 to the post and get the MVP on the tiebreaker. Michael close behind the 2. That's gonna be it for the region of Europe in TWC. Italy were the last ones standing, the only ones that made top 8 from Europe. They are now out, but they can hold their heads high. That was a hell of a semifinals weekend for a team who probably weren't expected to be that hot on the skill cap end of things. I think we reached skill cap this round. This is a skill cap pull, and they handled it pretty damn well. China, though, just a little bit stronger on the final and most important map. We had to break the tie somehow, and it's gonna go to them. Seed 7 makes it to top 6.
I was looking at the scores at the end of that tiebreaker. 57,000 points makes it look a lot more convincing than it looked for a long part in the tiebreak.
Oh,
Just
Italy
China
were
really getting the better of Italy in the end.
Italy were leading for almost as much of that map as China were. That was really something. So, China win. They advance to the lower bracket round 6. That will be one of the first lower bracket matches of finals. They will face South Korea. That's going to be a tough one.
Ooh,
Peaceful
baby.
and Acklers in 2v2. Ooh-wee. 5th seed, totally deceptive for that team. The qualifiers was kind of unlucky for them. They had one map where they didn't double SC, and because the qualifiers pool was pretty chill on the difficulty and a lot of teams did well, they just seeded down in 5th. But this is a dangerous matchup for China. The others will be Japan versus Chile in the winners finals. Both of those teams have already guaranteed top 3 and a profile badge. Brazil versus Taiwan in the lower bracket will face the winner of South Korea China. Those are our matchups for finals weekend. They have all been set. But that's it for the semis weekend. We will have a map pool showcase today.
Yeah, Maple
that's it.
Showcase is set allegedly for an hour and 4 minutes from now. I'm sure
Yep.
it's correct.
14 UTC is the plan.
Yes.
Of course,
Fantastic.
it may be a little later, but we are assuming for now that it's 14 UTC. I see no reason to say it's probably later, but expect us at 14. That's just under 2 hours from now. For now, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you find that one as much of a treat as we did. Iken, you got any final words?
Great job to Team Italy and Team China. It's really sad that we have to say goodbye to Team Italy this week, but such a great match, and I think there's not a better way we could have ended this week of taiko.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here, both in the audience and obviously thank you for being here over the hedge. It's been really fun casting with you.
Yeah, thank you. It's been an honor. I did say during the semifinals map pool showcase, and honestly a few times before that, that I thought semis lower bracket would be the highlight of the tournament in terms of just insane looking matches. I think it delivered. I think I was right, especially with what we just saw. But that is it all wrapped up for this week. We will see you at 14 UTC, hopefully for our map pool showcase. Thank you guys very much for watching, and we'll see you later.
Bye bye.